Yeah, Marco, your time is arriving.
Meghan Markle is somebody who obviously, at least for a period of time, was a close associate of Prince Andrew and hence is in a position to perhaps have seen what he did. And perhaps, if not, to have seen what he did, to have heard people talk about it. Because of her past association with him, she may very well have important knowledge and will certainly have some knowledge. Well. Get a cup of tea, beer, whiskey, whatever you want to get, because Meghan Markle right now is screaming in Montecito, I got you a scoop, the scoop, a Soho House insider and supermodel who was around everything and saw everything. It's Meghan Markle's worst nightmare. That's all I can tell you guys. But just to start it off with, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and super hype the hell out of this video because I know that YouTube is gonna censor it, just like they have been they have been censoring people for talking about this topic, specifically Epstein and the royal family. And that, ladies and gentlemen, includes Rachel Meghan Markle. I can tell you that for a fact. Married to be your husband. Will you love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? What you heard me describing earlier was at the beginning of this video was that David Boyce, who was Virginia Roberts' attorney, who deposed, who wanted to call Meghan Markle as a key witness in the civil lawsuit against Prince Andrew, were very clear and specific that Meghan Markle was a past close associate of Andrew, and she participated in everything that was going on and saw everything that's going on. And I'm going to show you before I show you the interview I did with the Soho House insider slash supermodel, and she's a proper supermodel, I'm going to show you some things just for you to get your head around this. How deep Meghan Markle was in the Epstein files. She's not sleeping well in Montecito. I can tell you that. She is absolutely not. This visit is incredibly crucial. This is when Meghan Markle was flown to Istanbul for the weekend for the opening of the Soho House, and guess what? She was pictured there with these people, Meghan Markle, and with a group at a party in 2015 where she was simply guest, where all the rest were named. Yeah, because Meghan Markle was truly a nobody, guys. She was a carpet filler. She was flown for the weekend by Ron Burkle and Associates for Soho House. This is in 2015. For the purpose of this video, we're going to use Meghan Markle's own posts, okay? So I don't get the sugars and YouTube giving me a hard time. This is Meghan Markle on July 22nd, 2016. Megan's mom is in town, dinner at home from Eat Flock. We know for a fact that at least until July 22nd, 2016, she was still living with Corey Vitiello and engaged to him, and that her mother had visited her in July 22nd, 2016 in Toronto, and that Corey had sent her food from Flock, the chain of restaurants that he owns, which oddly enough, their specialty is roasted chicken. Now, please stick with me here because there's so many pictures of Meghan Markle yachting, going to St. Bart's and Little St. James, that we really have to take it step by step and do it properly. This is a post by Lindsay Roth. We know Lindsay Roth, Meghan Markle was her maid of honor. This is in August 26, 2014. They both went on a very specific trip. But the interesting part is that they both had also gone in May 2014 together to Little St. James. Please pay close attention to this particular post. Little St. James in St. Bart's. And we see Meghan Markle with Lindsay, and the airplane tail is PJWIT, which is usually the plane that Jeffrey Epstein sent to greet his guests to bring them to Little St. James. And there is Miss Markle with her sparkle and sprinkling of fairy dust or whatever the hell it is that she does. That plane went to Little St. James on the date that Mrs. Markle, yeah, and Lizzie Ronce or whatever the hell her name is, and Miss Shanunu had gone there. And I'm going to tell you something that I was so confused because the picture I'm going to show you, it's been confirmed that was taken in August 2016. For some reason, I associated it with 2014, but it wasn't. Before I show you that infamous picture, I'm going to show you another one of Meghan Markle in a pathetic effort from the royal family because a very good authority I have it that the royal family have been trying to scrub the internet from Meghan Markle's past, erase her past. They try to claim that they were in New Zealand here, that they're sitting here in New Zealand. So they try to fool the picture that I'm showing you on the left. That's them claiming that they're in New Zealand. There's a problem with that. If you look here where the little hand is, you will see the edge of basically this I don't know how much that you have set on this stone. You can see it's literally the same stone, seat, whatever. You can see it's the very same background. And that is in St. Bart's, which is literally 120 kilometers from, yes, you guessed it, Jeffrey Epstein Island. This picture is incredible. And I hope for Prince Harry's sake that Meghan Markle went to see him or went on this yacht after she'd gone to see him. But I have a feeling that she didn't. This picture has been confirmed that it was taken in August 2016. And I'll tell you who they are, right to left. Heather Dorak, which is the very same girl that was sitting with Meghan Markle and Lindsay Roth. Meghan Markle, Benika Lid, which is the girl with the hat. Misha Nunu, Ariel Charnas, Karina Juliak, and some unknown lady in August 2016. So I think that Meghan Markle was so happy. I think she went before she met Harry from Toronto. She flew to the Caribbean and then she went to see Harry, which means that Harry, we know that Meghan Markle was doing the nasty there with a bunch of people. I am so shocked that Harry is not concerned about his. I hope he had an STD check because this is gross because we know what they were doing in those yachts. But that picture was taken in August 2016. Meghan Markle was touring the Caribbean with Karina Juliak. People are trying to lie to us. And this is why the interview you're about to see with Barbara, the supermodel, is sickening. So please grab your tea, your beer, your whiskey, whatever it is. But can you imagine Harry hooking up with Meghan Markle after she just come up yachting with all these ugly, disgusting men doing God knows what? Let me know what you think and let's show love to Barbara, who was so kind and courageous to grant me this interview. And don't forget to click like, share, and beautiful people, subscribe.